Hello everybody, this is Mr. Bowman. Today we're going to be looking at the ALEX topic, graphing a function of the form f of x equals ax plus b with an integer slope. So specifically on this one, we're going to be looking at f of x equals negative 2x minus 1. So whenever we're graphing, if it's already in this form, which is sometimes called y equals mx plus b form, or as officially known as slope-intercept form, that tells us the easiest way to graph it. So there's going to be two numbers in here. There's the coefficient of x there, which is going to be our slope. And we're going to have this number at the end, the b, that is your y-intercept, or specifically the y-coordinate of your y-intercept. So whenever we do this, we want to start with the intercept because that's already a point given, and then the slope will help us find the other points. So I'm going to start here. And if it's a y-intercept, it has to be on the y-axis. So I'm going to find negative 1 on the y-axis and go ahead and just plot that. So it's just down 1. Then my slope here tells me how to find the rest of it. If you have an integer slope, which in this case is negative 2, and we do abbreviate slope a lot of times as m, so I'll put that on there. It's easiest to do if it's a fraction. So anytime you have an integer, whether it's positive or negative, doesn't matter, you can put it over 1, and then you can figure out your rise and your run from there. So using rise over run, rise is how much we go up and down, and run's how much we go left and right. So I'm rising negative 2, which sounds weird, but it just means you're taking your point that you start at, the y-intercept, and going down 2, and we have to do this as well, running left and right, positive 1. So my positive horizontal direction is to the right. So I'm going to go down 2, right 1. So down 2, right 1. And theoretically, you can do this once if you have a ruler to help you line up. I didn't bring mine today, so I'm going to do that again a few times. Keep going down 2, right 1, so I can make sure I graph this correctly, because the more points I have, the easier it is to line it up. Now, notice it's only down here, but it's not where my line stops. It's going to go in this direction as well. So I can do the opposite of this because it doesn't matter where the negative is. So I could say this is 2 over negative 1, and that still reduces to negative 2. So I could instead go up 2 and left 1, which is how I get that second half. So from my point, up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1, etc., etc. And you'll see that that does make a single line there. Okay, and that is the graph of negative 2x minus 1.